top of the morning. Happy midday, depending on where you at. If you're out west, still morning time for y'all. Over here on the East Coast, it's 12 noon. Happy midday Monday to y'all. This is Mr. Favor, and I'm back in the saddle again for another Midday Monday Nugget. And I want to say happy midday Monday to everybody. I pray that all is well with you. You all are having a God-blessed Monday afternoon. I hope you are having a blessed, safe, successful, and productive day. It's a beautiful day out here, guys. Make it a great day. It's a normal running errands day for me. Every Monday I have to run errands and drop off paperwork and all that good stuff. So I want to say happy midday Monday to you. I'm a little late, guys. I was on a phone call and I had to get off the phone to let everybody know that it's midday Monday time. So I was on a phone call, so I'm a little late. So y'all, please forgive me. I'm a couple minutes late. I had to get off the phone and jump on the live real fast. And then I got to get back on the phone and finish up some other things. But pray that all is well with everybody. How y'all doing today? Greetings to you. Hold up, guys. Okay. I'll be checking my surroundings. You know, sometimes you be riding in different places, and you know what I'm saying, you got to be checking your surroundings and know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But again, I want to say happy midday Monday to you. Good evening, everybody that's coming in. God bless you. Pray that all is well with you all, and you all are having a God-blessed Monday afternoon. I'm looking at the screen, but I'm also looking around, making sure I'm straight. Hold up, guys. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make this video and get off of here. Want to say first off, we've been off last Monday night. Last Monday night was a holiday, and we were off last Monday night, and we was took last Monday night off because of the Labor Day holiday. Had a lot of people reach out to me all weekend, and talking about how they missed Back to the Bible last Monday, but they understood that we had to take some time off. And everybody just enjoy your families, get some rest, and all of that good stuff. And that's what we had to do. So all the Back to the Bible crew, we just took a break. That's all. We coming back. We all coming back tonight, 7 p.m. Lord willing. We'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. Lord willing, and returning back to that great segment dealing with the issues in the music ministry. So you guys be prepared to join AGA tonight at 7 p.m. for another edition of Back to the Bible. All right. So we'll be back tonight at 7 p.m. going back into that great segment. So y'all join AGA tonight at 7 p.m. Lord willing. But in the meantime, Mr. Favor is here on the live to hang out with you guys, to share a nugget with you as it relates to business. Listen, guys, I've been sharing a lot of nuggets with you guys about business and all that, and I want to kind of share some things with you today. You know, I don't just want to talk to you guys about the ups, but you know, I always share the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the good seasons, the bad seasons, and all of that. I always talk about that. See, guys, Mr. Favors is on the clock. People were calling me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be on here very long. I mean, it's a busy day for me today. I got a lot going on today, and that was one of my customers. So I got to return the call because I got 2 or 3 projects running today. But they don't. A lot of times people don't know you be doing other things as it relates to ministry during the work day. So all they want is they want their material. They want whatever it is they got to get. They don't understand a lot of times that there's a ministry side to this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do both, guys. So Lord Jesus, I had to move from right there. But so I like to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I don't want people to think that when you get in business, things is gonna always be on the mountaintop. But you gotta be able to survive. You gotta be able to navigate. You gotta be able to maneuver, and you gotta be flexible, guys. You gotta be flexible. You can't, especially when you're first starting out. You have to learn how to be flexible. Now, once you get established and you build up your clientele, and you get established, get some stable, solid work going, and you got some consistent clients, then you can kind of pick and choose. You can kind of weigh your options on what you would like to do, or would do, or won't do. But when you first starting out, you gotta get your feet wet, and you gotta be able to learn different things. You gotta be flexible. Now, always purchase equipment or tools or whatever your business is. Always purchase material or tools or equipment that will allow you to be flexible and versatile. Okay? Because if you purchase something that is not going to allow you to be versatile or flexible, then it's going to limit your options. So you're not able to really grow the business per se and get it to a place where it can be established and you can kind of build your clientele up, because you're not versatile. You always want to get equipment and tools and things like that will allow you to be versatile, so that you can build your foundation and establish your clientele and your customers and all of that. I talk about social skills. I talk about customer service. I talk about building a relationship with your customers, show your appreciation and all of that. All of that is incorporated. But in order to lay the foundation and get yourself out there, get your name out there, you become one of the things that I shared with you guys on last week. Don't be in competition. Be different. Because being different is your advertisement. Your advertising is found in what makes you different. Okay? And it will attract a lot of different people because it's something different about you. When you're like everybody else and you're in competition with everybody else and you trying to outdo or do what everybody else is doing, it's not going to cause people to draw to your business. What causes people to attract to your business and to attract to what you're doing is you being different. So being different is advertisement. Okay? You advertise by being different. So But at the same time, you got to be versatile. You got to be flexible to be able to, you got to be flexible to be able to do more than one thing. So don't be afraid to be versatile. Good evening to everybody. God bless you. Pray that all is well. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Happy midday Monday to you. Sorry guys if I'm not recognize you at first, because I'm like looking around and I'm looking at the screen and stuff like that. But you got to be versatile, guys. Be versatile. Be willing to learn different strategies. Be willing to learn how to service different needs as it relates to your business. I mean, if you're going to be whatever your business is, you know what I'm saying, be versatile. Don't just do or offer one type of service. Do other things as well. Kind of branch out or whatever the case may be. And then if that particular business is kind of limited in what you can offer, then start another business on the side or offer another type of service other than what you're doing if you want to continue to expand and grow. So that's what I suggest. I talk to people all the time. They be like, well, I want to do this, but then again, I want to do this, and then I want to do this. And then I'm like, okay, so where is your passion? Okay. Out of all three of these, you want to do, there's nothing wrong with wanting to do this, this, and this, but which one has your passion? Okay. Which one holds your passion? Okay. Not just your potential, not just your skill, not just your ability, but which one of these that you're really passionate about? Well, I'm more passionate about this one. I really enjoy doing this one. I like doing this one, but, where there's a but, there's no passion. And then I like doing this one too, but if there's a but there, it doesn't have all of your passion. So whichever one you have the passion for without any buts, that's the one that you really, really need to gear, that you really need to focus on, that you need to work towards, that you really need to invest your time and your energy and your resources in. Okay? You got to have a passion for what you do. Because if you don't have a passion for what you do, as soon as you run into a problem, as soon as you run into some hard times, and then you will lose. People can tell when you no longer have a passion in what you do, because it's going to come out in your work. It's going to come out in what you do. You know what I'm saying? People can tell what you have a passion for because they can see it in your work. They can see it in your service. They can see it in your product or whatever the case may be. You can tell. And then people can feel it. You know what I'm saying? They can feel it, when it's like when something becomes a burden to you, when you used to enjoy it and used to love doing it, you done lost your passion for it. So you got to find what you have passion for, and then you incorporate that into your business. And then I'm telling you, man, it makes a difference. You got to enjoy what you do. See, I love trucking. I love trucking ever since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I love trucks. I had Tonka trucks. I had big trucks. I had all kind of trucks. So I love truck. My dad used to work for the city, and he used to drive the big trucks and all of this and that. So I've always had a liking to trucking. I just love trucking. I grew up, got my CDLs. I started driving trucks. I did over the road a little bit. I mean, I've done it. You know what I'm saying? So I love trucking. This is how I end up in the trucking business and doing the things that I do. So I love it. I have a passion for it. So it's, and I believe that's why I'm so successful at what I do. Number one, I'm successful because God is the head of my business. He is the head of the business. He leads and guides, and he tells me what to do and how to operate. And I believe that is the reason why the success comes out of him, calling and gracing me to do this. But I have a passion for it, though. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I could do other things, but I don't have a passion for other things. I have the ability to do other things. I have skills to do other things. I have knowledge to do other things, but I don't have the passion for those things. So I don't see the point of doing it if I don't have the passion for it, because I won't really put my all in it. You understand? And it's not fair to the customers, and it's not fair to those who are seeking to get service in that area from a particular business, because I don't have no passion for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really going to invest into it that which it deserves and all of that, because there's no passion there. You see what I'm saying? Y'all getting what I'm saying? So you got to have a passion for what you do. Find out what it is and allow your passion and be different, because your difference is your advertisement. People are going to attract to you. They're going to draw to you because there's something different about you. Okay. So that's my nugget today. It ain't, I don't want to make things complicated, because I like to simplify things as clear as I can, because you shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to deal with complication, especially if you're trying to build something. You need to have an understanding of what you're doing. Take your time. Don't be so in a hurry. Don't rush it, because every time you're in a hurry, you're gonna miss something. You're gonna miss something. You're gonna leave something. You're subject to make a mistake. So take your time, pray, research, count up the costs, do your homework, talk to some people about what it is that you are seeking to do, that they are already in that field. They're already operating in that type of business. Don't be afraid to sit down and ask. Don't be afraid to sit down and talk to somebody who have years and years of experience. That's what I do. I go and I talk to somebody who's been doing what I'm doing for 20, 30, 40 years. Now, you really got to pick and choose what you listen to, because, you don't need to hear the negative stuff. You don't need, when I say negative, I don't mean like when they're trying to tell you something, they don't call it negative. I'm talking about the stuff where they try to cut corners and they try to give you shortcuts and ways to kind of go around the way you need to go. That's the negative stuff. You don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be honest. You want to cover your tracks. You want to make sure you're right. I mean, let me tell y'all something. One of the main things that hurt businesses is bad bookkeeping. Because at the end of the day, the IRS, they're going to look at you, the business. And you may have somebody that did not handle your bookkeeping right, or something. It's going to fall on you. You know what I'm saying? The IRS ain't going to send no letters to them. The IRS going to send letters to you. And it makes it look like you don't handle your business. It makes it look like you don't take care of your bills and take care of your taxes. And that's a bad look. See, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I take it personal, because I understand that reputation is very important to me. I don't like for somebody to try to put me in a negative light as it relates to my business, because I know that I am an honest dude. You know what I'm saying? And I try to do things the godly way and the legal way. So when you got people that is not up on their responsibilities, it makes you look bad, and then it gives you a bad look. And what comes with a bad look is a bad name. I don't like that. Like when I do business, when I have for hires or whoever works for me, I try to keep my name good. If I owe you, I pay you. You understand? And I'm very big on that, because I don't want nobody to walk around and say, well, Favor Trucking don't pay. Well, Favor Trucking, he owe me money. Or Favor Trucking this and that, Favor Trucking that. Oh, no. We're not going to have that. You understand? I don't care if it's down to the penny. You're going to get every cent. And I'm a type of guy, I don't like to do a lot of, like some people say, you owe me X amount of dollars and 19 cents. I don't do that. I round it off to the nearest dollar. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no cents. Everything is down to the dollar. And if I owe you, you gonna get paid. Every dime. Because you don't want a reputation in no business. I don't care what kind of business you're in. You don't want no reputation in business where you don't pay people. Because people will talk about you. They will talk about you behind your back and then smile in your face. Okay? You don't ever want to allow yourself to be put in a predicament where you owe somebody, you didn't pay them, whatever the case may be. This is my philosophy. If I can't afford to pay you, I'm not going to work you. Period. But, I had to change up my whole roster this year. I'm very selective in who I deal with now, because, I'm just very selective in who I deal with. It's not that I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that, but in the place where I am, in the stage I am, and the level of where I am right now in business, I'm very selective in who I deal with. And you gotta be. The more you expand, the more you grow, the higher you go. You have to kind of screen, and you gotta kind of separate yourself from certain people. Okay? Because if you on a level mentally and spiritually, and they are still in that negative thinking, that you know what I'm saying, you got to separate. See, the more you grow, the more you expand, and the higher you go, it does matter who you deal with and who you hang around. Most people are stunted by the circle they in, the people they are around, the people they are connected to. That's why a lot of folk can't grow. They can't expand. They can't move beyond where they are because of who they're around. So, I had to make some major moves within the last 6 months. And there were some people that had to go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing personal. It's just they had to go. No issues, no hard feelings. You're just not among the select few. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's something, that's something hard you got to do. In business, you got to make those decisions. Okay? I was talking to a young lady, a friend of mine, Alexandris. She is a supervisor in her father's company. And, we talk from time to time. You know what I'm saying? She's a good friend of mine. And she, she was telling me, she was like, Gary, sometimes I have to, I have to terminate a person, or I have to, call a person in the office, and I have to reprimand them or have to correct them and kind of stay on them about getting the job done and slacking on the job. And they look at me as the bad person, but they got to realize I got a business to run. This is my father's business. Uh-oh, did y'all catch that? Uh-oh, did you catch that? She said, this is my father's business. If I don't do my job, my father is going to get on me. Lord have mercy. And she said, Gary, I had to let one person go the other day, and they mad at me. And I said, no, you had to do your job because you have to maintain the level of standard that your father has set. And so she was like, you right. And she said, but everybody's looking at me as the bad person. I said, of course they're going to look at you as the bad person. Because you are the disciplinary. You're the one that keeps the order on the job. And of course they're going to look at you like that. They're going to and because they don't understand the position you're in. You can't be their friend. You got to be their boss. And so, you can't mix and match like that. And so a lot of times when you don't have those boundaries, people look to take advantage of the situation, or they look for you to favor them in ways that you don't supposed to favor them, because there's supposed to be a boundary there between the leader and those that you are placed in position to lead and to oversee. You got a job to do. You can't, this can't be a buddy thing. This can't be an entitlement thing. This can't, even down to family. See, sometimes family members feel entitled to a thing. No. See, and if you don't know how to separate the difference, then you would disrespect my position. You would disrespect the authority. So people gotta have a boundary. They gotta have an understanding that this is separate. Yeah, we may be friends, but here on the job, I'm your supervisor. Okay? Yeah, we may be family, but in this position, I'm the boss. Okay? And I'm not abusing the position, not abusing the power, so don't you abuse the respect. Okay? So you got to set those boundaries. You understand? You got to set those boundaries, because people think they can do what they want, say what they want, treat you however they want to treat you, and you're just supposed to look the other way, and it's all right because of who they are. No. There has to be a level of respect and a level of boundaries and a level of integrity that's being in operation. And so that's what me and my friend was talking about the other day. And she was like, and now, let me show you now, the young lady that she had to let go, she was real disrespectful to her. She tried to make her out to be the bad person. And now, a week or two later, the young lady wants her job back. She tried to reach out to my friend, and then she wants my friend to give her job back. You see? But if like I was telling Alexandra, I said, if you was in the wrong for doing what you were supposed to do, then why is she trying to get her job back? Because she realized, after she calmed down, she realized that she was in the wrong. Okay? And so you have to uphold the standard of what your father has put in your hand. And you cannot lower and compromise the standard with people that don't want to follow instructions, that don't want to be obedient and want to be submissive. Okay? So this is what I tell people. A lot of times we end up compromising with people because we don't want to endure the period where folks are mad at us. That comes with it. You're not going to please everybody. I don't care what you do. You can give them a house on a hill. They still ain't going to be happy. You can give them whatever. They still ain't going to be satisfied because they're not satisfied within themselves. So it'll always be something that you have to deal with as it relates to that. Now, what I'm saying is, she was saying that the person was mad at her. I said, yeah, they're going to be mad at you because they don't understand your position and your level of responsibility. I said, but once she cools off, she'll understand. And then sometimes people will not understand until they walk in your shoes. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to criticize what you don't have experience in, what you don't have to deal with. You don't know what's all going on behind the scene. And so, and she felt better, you know what I'm saying, and blah blah blah. And I said, nah, you just keep doing your job, and keep doing what your father told you to do. Because at the end of the day, you ain't got to answer to the employees. You got to answer to your father. I hope y'all catching both of these nuggets in here. I'm dropping some spiritual nuggets and the natural, okay? I said, no, you got to do what your father tell you to do. Because at the end of the day, you working for your father, okay? And if you don't do what your father tell you to do, and your father put you in this position because he knew that you could handle it. He knew that you have what it takes to be the leader and to make sure things are done right. This is why he didn't put this person in position. This is why he didn't put that person in position. He chose you. Amen. And even though you have other individuals, you have other siblings, you have other individuals that he could have put in that position, but he chose you because of what you possess. And he knows that what you have is what it takes to do the job. And needless to say, that's all that needed to be said. And she said, well, I'm going to keep doing it. I said, yeah. Well, she said, I said, how you sleep at night? She said, I sleep good. I said, well, why do you sleep good at night? She said, because I do what I'm told to do. I said, well, if you want to keep sleeping good at night, keep obeying the Father. Amen. That was that. So I used that example to show y'all what I'm trying to tell you. So I hope you all got the message. There's a lot in there. I know I took my time, and like I said to some of the other segments, I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to be like rushing through these nuggets because this is some serious information. A lot of y'all are really stepping out. You're starting businesses. I'm getting some reports about people are doing really, really well. They're starting out. They're stepping out there. They're overcoming them fears and butterflies and things like that because that's normal. I tell people that's normal because you're stepping out and you're about to do something you've never done. So you're stepping out of a comfort zone into a new place. You're starting out doing something you've never done, and it is the uncertainty that causes you to experience those fearful moments. Good evening to you. God bless you. What's going on? Pray that all is well with everybody. What's happening, everybody? What's up? Good evening to you. Happy midday Monday to you. And so that's normal, guys. You're stepping out of that comfort zone. Oh, man. I was sitting. Woo. I got on that shoulder there. Got to work that out. But that's all it is, guys. You're going to experience those little moments, but as you begin to move and make moves and start moving towards what you're trying to do, all that stuff will leave because you'll be so focused on getting things started, going out there. So, all right, guys, I gave y'all a lot today, but if you didn't get it all at first, you can go back and watch the replay from the beginning, and it'll all come together and it all makes sense. Okay. So if you work these principles, these are things that I live by every day. I use these every single day. A lot of this stuff I've learned from making mistakes. I've learned from being successful. I've learned taking advice and gleaning from other people. So it's a combination of a lot of things that I've learned over the years. Okay. So I just want to share it with you guys. Hey, man, I'm rooting for you. Mr. Favor is rooting for you, man. Don't be afraid to step out there. Don't be afraid to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? But remember, you got to be flexible. You got to be versatile. Learn all you can learn. Do the best you can do. All right? And with that, Mr. Favor is about to be off the air. I got to get back. I got to return these phone calls and make sure this stuff get done today. I'm already making preparation, Lord willing, for tomorrow. So got a lot going on. I got some other things I got to do. Got to get back to the office, finish up some more stuff, paperwork, things like that, get it going. And so remember, guys, these things are coming to a head. I've been busy for the last 5-6 weeks. I shared with y'all I had 2 projects going on. One is about to be resolved. The other one's, it's probably about another 2 weeks. So I have both projects done. So trying to get all this stuff finished. Been running here and there. I got a great team I'm working with. It's good. And that's another thing, guys. Got to have a good team. A good network of people that you can work with to help you get things done. What you can't get done by yourself, have somebody with you in your corner that knows how to do what you don't know how to do. And you got to be able to trust them. You got to find somebody you can trust now, and somebody that's going to be honest and integral with, like you, and they can help you get stuff done. What you can't get done, they'll help you get it done. Okay, guys? And that's very important. You always can need some help. Can't do it all by yourself. Okay? But you got to have the right help. All right? All right, y'all. This is Mr. Favor. Looking forward to seeing you all tonight at 7 p.m. with AGA for another edition of Back to the Bible. I hope this nugget was a blessing to you. And I hope the boy was able to give you some nuggets and to pass some info along to help y'all out so that y'all can become better at what you do, what you're trying to do. Look here. It's time to get out of the boat. Don't be afraid. You understand? Get out of that boat. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to know what you can and can't do. You got to do it first. You got to get out and make a move. You got to make an attempt. You know what I'm saying? And if it works, it works. If it don't, that's all right. That don't make you a failure because you tried. It just means you got to go back to the drawing board, and you got to either readjust, you got to replan, regroup, or make some changes and do it again. Try it again, okay? Don't be afraid. That's all right. Get on back out there. You know what I'm saying? Every successful business didn't get it right the first time, okay? You make mistakes. You have some mishaps, whatever the case may be. It's all a part of being established. It's all a part of getting out there, getting your feet wet, and just learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way you're going to get better. All right? You're not a failure. You're a success. Get out there. Make it a great day. All right? As I often say, be sober, be vigilant, because our adversary, the devil, is walking about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. But we choose to dwell in the secret place of the Most High so we can abide under the shadow of the Almighty. There go another call, guys. I got to get off of here. Y'all know the rest. Praying for you. Love you. Till we meet again. This is Mr. Favor. I'm out of here. Peace.